Hey, what's up y'all? So today's video is very simple, very easy, super quick. I'm doing a Sissy Bar install on the Sporty. Really, it's more of a backrest. It's very temporary. It's going to be just there as a placeholder until I get a real Sissy Bar, more permanent solution to the bike. The reason why I wanted to do this is one, for new riders that are curious about installing a Sissy Bar on the Sporty, but as well to bring awareness. When we ride the Helix, which you guys can't see, it's off camera, but the Helix or the MT-03, there's really no issue with my wife being on the back of the bike. With the Sporty, there's tons of power, and so she's very small. She's 4'11", and I'm a big boy, so she can't put her arms fully around me, and so she always feels like she's gonna fall off, and it causes strain on her arms. So I wanted to put a backrest so she feels more comfortable, more relaxed when on the ride. But the reason also I wanted to do it this week was we're gonna do the DGR, which is the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, and it brings awareness to men's mental health and prostate cancer. It's a really good cause, and if you can be a part of it, you definitely should. So yeah, let's get it started. Alright, so to remove a Sporty seat is very easy. I have a stereo knob, which I recommend most people do that to their Sporty. I don't know the size of the original knob, but a lot of people, you know, you'd have to bring tools with you, which you should always have tools on your bike. But a stereo knob, you can hand twist with your hand, so it makes it fairly easy for you to get your seat off without tools. You just want to lift, and there's like a little tab where this clicks in right here. And so now that I have access, I can remove the microphone just got stuck to my hair. I'm gonna leave that in because that's hilarious. But yeah, now I just gotta remove these saddlebags, which literally just have a little strap, and then we can access this section right here, which is just 4 bolts, so we can install the Sissy Bar. Now that I got the bags and seat out of the way, I just need to remove these right here. There's 2 on this side, 2 on this side, and then we can install the Sissy Bar. But I wanted to show you, once again, it's not really a Sissy Bar, it's really more of a backrest. I got this for 50 bucks on Amazon, you know, just pretty simple, big enough for her to feel comfortable, and it comes with these plates, which are horrendous, but they are detachable. So once you install this, then you can go ahead and remove it when you're a single rider, but when she's on there, I can go ahead and pop it back in. So that is the added benefit to these. It'll be about this high, so it's still decent, you know. You could definitely use these for motorcycle camping. Hopefully you don't hear the airplane in the background. But you know, at the same time, I can remove it because it is such an ugly eyesore. So anyways, go ahead and do that now. Okay, so it comes with these right here, but looking at what's already on the bike, it seems like I pretty much have that. So I don't think I'll need to install these. I think I can just go ahead and use these. Yeah, they are literally the exact same. So maybe a detachable Sissy Bar was already on here to begin with. I will note this, that some people have said on the reviews that these are too long, and they worry. I have Dyna springs, so it makes my fender really high, but if you have stock, or for example the Burley brand lowering springs, some people have noted that the bolts are a little too long and they worry about it actually getting into the tire. So maybe going into your local hardware store to get shorter bolts. But yeah, looks like I won't have to remove these, so I guess you guys won't see me removing that. But yeah, it's just basically an Allen wrench, and then you can take these off, which, okay, this is tight, this may not be. Alright, yeah, so anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and put the Sissy Bar onto the brackets, and we'll go from there. So Harley is obviously American. You're going to need American or Imperial bits for a lot of stuff, but the Sissy Bar is most likely from China. so you will need a size 10. If you followed me previously from my shadow days, a 10 pretty much works with everything on that bike. Alright, last thing is putting the Sissy Bar onto the bolts. Now if you didn't have the brackets before, they come with them, then you just put them literally right here. Mine already had the brackets, so I just need to slip them on. This is a detachable Sissy Bar, so it has an open-ended section right here. You just slide it in and then clip them onto here. This thing said that it was made for a 2003. It clearly isn't. It is way wider than this fender. You know, people lie on the internet, that sucks, but I'm gonna make it work. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna return it after anyways. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I already forced it inward to fit with the open-ended section. Really, it's what's left is having these parts clip. Okay, I just need to push it in. Just have it lock in. Maybe I'll have to. The thing that sucks is that it's at an angle, so I don't know. Might have to like kind of hammer it with something. I was really hoping for this to fit in. There we go. There, that's locked in. When all else fails, just beat the shit out of it. Same thing on the other side. This is probably going to be even harder. Oh, fuck, I should have done it at the same time. This is frustrating. Okay, so that goes outward. Okay, so that's probably the best to get it in like that. And push this one in at the same time. I feel like I'm gonna break this thing, which if I do, it's only 50 bucks. Okay, I'm gonna try to make these wider so that way it fits, because yeah, if I put this in here, I have like a whole, damn near a whole inch on the side. Alright, let's try. Okay, the perils of living in an apartment complex and wanting to work on your bike is that people can just drive in the middle of you recording. So, I don't know what the hell happened with this thing. Maybe that's why they didn't want to remove it, but this seemed to be the Allen key for it, and it seized on me. It does not want to continue, and I ended up stripping it. So now I can't get this thing out. These are on so hard, it's crazy. Now this one, I do believe there is something. I think this one's threaded, this one isn't. This one, I don't want to strip this one either. Alright, well this is a fail. I'm gonna have to get some vice grips or something to see if I can try to get this out. The problem is that this bracket spins, so I only have this to work with. This, it's funny, I really should stop saying easy install, because that's never the case. So I'm gonna have to stop for right now, because I have to go pick up my lady from school and do this some other time. I don't know, we'll figure it out. So, fail, I'll come back to it. I had the microphone set up, but obviously now I don't. I brought these thinking maybe I could grip on here and I can get them to lock down, but as soon as I twist, oh, this thing doesn't want to go anywhere, so I might have to bug Alvin to weld something right here and then just screw it off that way. It's the only thing I can think of, so This has become a 2-day project. All right, what is good, everyone? So I got myself some nylon spacers. I got 4-inch and 4.5-inch hex 5/16 bolts. They're just a little bit longer. They're just a little bit longer than these stock, but I got longer just in case. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll zoom in. But yeah, gonna go back to try and install this Chinese Sissy Bar. And so I got the appropriate things, went over to Alvin's. He ended up just cutting it and vice gripping it out, and then they ended up putting permanent Loctite on there, and so that's why it seized on me. It got all gunky. So then he, got a tap and then just re-tapped it, and so got rid of all that stuff. I also got a bunch of washers and nuts, so I should have all the hardware that I need. Now I'm just going to go ahead and hopefully put this thing on. Let's get going. All right, so let's see here. So this is the hardware that it came with. Originally I said that I wasn't going to need to use it, but that's obviously incorrect because that shit is stripped. And in actuality, I'm not going to use this hardware anyways. I'm just going to use the little bracket that connects to the Sissy Bar. Right now I'm just putting this on here just so that I can mock everything up, make sure it's all good before I really lock everything down. Okay, so that's tight on both ends. Let's go ahead and get the full back shot. Yeah, so it looks like I needed to actually go with that 4.5 and add a couple of washers to make it just a little bit thicker. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, last thing to do is see if I can get this thing mounted. So now that I have more space, these brackets will slide in, which, here we go. And then this one and this one needs to clear. Oh. I'll tell you, this has been a very annoying process. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, this one's locked in. This one doesn't want to lock in. Okay, so this is open-ended, so it slides in, comes in here, and then this is the locking mechanism so that it doesn't come undone. This one's locked in. This one is in here in the bracket, but this part doesn't want to go down. Actually, maybe it looks just because, as you can see, it's angled, so it's not the best angled, but I mean, I'm going to tighten everything right now, but that should be good enough for at least a ride or two until I get a more permanent solution. I'm just going to tighten the bolts, but I wanted to have enough play if I needed to move these. Alright, let's tighten everything. Okay, that was a pain in the ass. Normally a Sissy Bar does not take 2 days, but obviously I had a bolt seize on me. So, yeah, fucking, it's small. The little cushion looks kind of whack, but here, I think for my wife that's 100 pounds, this is going to be more than enough to at least hold her. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. All right, well, that was an absolute pain in the ass. Thank you so much for watching. If you're here at the end of the video and enjoying me suffering for 2 days for literally a cheap $50 Sissy Bar, but just to show you that it is doable. So if you want to save a couple bucks, get a $50 Sissy Bar and put it on your Sporty. It is possible. It doesn't look that bad because I have the bags. It's going to clean up the parts on the inside, so you're not going to see those terrible spacers. But yeah, I'm going to get a more permanent solution that's actually made for this bike. This was just literally solely for this weekend, for the DGR. Yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, all that helps my channel. If you want to sponsor my DGR ride, even after the DGR is over, you're still more than welcome to hop onto my account and donate money. The money goes towards men's mental health and prostate cancer research, which is, you know, 2 leading causes of death in men. So it goes towards a good cause. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.